Hi, Taurus. Thanks for joining me for the tarot reading for the week of June 26th to July 2nd, 2022. This will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. That would help me grow my channel, and I would really appreciate that. Share the videos with your friends or tell them about my YouTube channel. That would be very helpful. Okay, this is a general reading for the week. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, which is below the video, and you can book an appointment there. Okay, thanks. That would be great. Okay, so Taurus, we're going to pull a major arcana card for you. Then I'll pull a card from the Crystal Spirit Oracle, and we'll set that aside for after the reading. Then I'll do your tarot reading. Okay? All right, Taurus, let's see what's in store for you this week. First, let me call on my guides. I call on the archangels and ascended masters, guides and teachers of the 7 rays of light. I ask that you infuse this reading for Taurus with your light, healing, and love. We are very grateful for your leadings. So be it, and thank you so much. Okay, here we go, Taurus. Mighty Taurus. Oh, you have the Fool. Oh, you're going to start something new. Where are you going? Your dog says you're going over the cliff, but just know that you'll be swept up by a nice big breeze and set back on flat land again, or set back on your feet. Actually, in this card, it's a kitty cat. Cat saying, no, no, don't go, pay attention. That's your ego. But this is a journey that asks you to set your ego aside. That's the kind of journey you're on. Okay, so that's pretty nice. I like that card. All right, let me pull this Crystal Spirit Oracle for Taurus. Okay. Wow, it's 4th of July already next week. Woohoo. Long weekend. Okay. Here we go for Taurus. Let's see what your card is. We'll look at that later. And now we're going to get into your reading. I'm using the Next World Tarot deck. It's a very fun deck. I like this deck. Okay, one more shuffle because I shuffled them pretty well before the reading. Let me just do a couple more actually. Let's see, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus is starting something new. Something of a spiritual nature because your ego is being asked to step aside. And when it comes to our spiritual nature, ego has no place there. Okay. You have the 8 of Cups. I love it. Every time I see this card, I think of Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz flying through the air, getting away, trying to get away from the witch, you know. The 8 of Cups. Okay, this is very interesting because it definitely goes with that Fool card. Leaving a place leaving something, could be people, places, things, thoughts, you know. Leaving a place behind, people, place, or thing that no longer serves you. So for years and years, it was the delight of your life. It helped you. It worked for you. It was wonderful. But you realize that over time, it's no longer working for you. And you're going to do something different. And she's flying through the air. It is definitely of a spiritual nature. It's as though your spirit needs to do this. A lot of people won't do this. And people who don't do this, who don't follow this urge, kind of become like zombies. You know, they just go about their lives day in and day out, resigned to their lives. And we have the power to change our lives. But some people just you know, don't seem to be able to muster up enough courage because their ego gets to them. But this energy is here. It says at the bottom of the card here, abandon. So you're going to be starting something new. And you know, in the Rider-Waite, that card is about not actually knowing where you're going. Where am I going to end up? I don't know. Well, the Fool doesn't either, but the Fool is going. He's going. Fool doesn't know where they're going. They just know they got to go. And people think that's crazy, and maybe it is. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to go. It's time to go. And that's what this is about. So I feel like it has something to do, Taurus, with something that you do in your life, like the activities of your life that they're going to be, that you're choosing. You've been thinking about it for a long time, because that's what Taurus does. Taurus has to think about it for a long time, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you've been thinking about it for a long time, and it's time to bring some new activity into your life, because it's time for you to experience some joy. Look at how joyful this card is. And also the Fool. Look at all that beautiful yellow light. Joyful. These are both joyful cards of letting go. Okay. Your next card is the World. Wow. You know what? I think since I started using this deck, maybe with the third set of readings, I think almost everybody got this card. The World, the end of a cycle, the completion of a cycle. Also another very bright card. Because when you get this card in the tarot upright, it means that what you have been doing to complete this cycle has been deemed good. You know, the Pope or the Queen places her sword on your shoulder because you have done well. Ranger, what's going on? Okay, Ranger, I don't know. He's probably seeing something outside or not. Sometimes dogs just like to bark because they can. Oh, baby, you have the Ace of Cups. Something new. It makes complete sense. So something new in the land of emotions and love, in the world of love. It's a gift coming into you. It's a gift. All of this stuff is happening at once. Pretty amazing. So something completed, and that's what's opened the door for this new thing to come in. That's what's going on. It's your turn. Oh, the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Turmoil. Somebody is feeling unloved, not taken care of, abandoned. Right, that little girl kind of looks like she's feeling abandoned. She's all by herself and doesn't have much, right? Very sad. So maybe this is you. Maybe this is the reason that you're taking the path of the Fool, because something's got to change. Your life, you never meant your life to be anything more than fun. Fun, yes, work hard, play hard, you know. And it doesn't seem like the fun is there. Ah, Temperance. The card of Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. And it's all about alchemy. It's all about balance. And, you know, with alchemy, really, isn't that like God's magic? Alchemy, it's God's magic, you know? It's God's magic. It's not something we can do alone. So balance is required in this. Because you don't want to, what I just came into my head is you don't want to throw the baby away with the bathwater. I don't know what that means. That's just what I got in my head. Don't throw away the baby with the bathwater. Be intentional about this. Yeah, you're taking the Fool's journey. And most people see this as being very not intentional. You're just sort of like leaving town, you know, in the middle of the night. But that's not what you're doing. It's broad daylight. You've made a decision. You've thought about it and you said, yes, I'm taking that journey. And the Eight of Cups says, yeah, I can't not do this. I have to go. I have to do this new thing that I want to do, because one cycle has ended and now it's time to begin this new cycle, because this is going to be a major cycle. This is a major cycle that ended. Now you have the room for this new cycle to come in with the Ace of Cups. And I feel like you're not having, things are not what you thought they were going to be at this point. And that makes you feel very sad. And really, who's responsible for that? I mean, we're adults. We're responsible for our happiness. So take responsibility for that. And it looks like you are. It looks like you very much are. So take care of that part of yourself that feels neglected and overlooked. Okay? Abandoned. And then you have beautiful Temperance here. It's an energy that's with you to help guide you through this process. And it's just beginning, and that is very exciting. All right, let's see your crystal spirit card. Aegirine. I've never heard of it. Aegirine, Aegirine. Aegirine. Okay, let's see what this means. Oh, it's the number 1, just like Taurus. Well, you're close to number 1. Aries is number 1. You're number 2. Okay, Aegirine. Essential meaning of Aegirine: integrity, solidarity, impeccability, reliability, and consistency. Sounds like Taurus. Although we are always evolving, we all possess deeply held values that we do not have to compromise. There you go. Your personal integrity matters. So if you're feeling pressure to say yes when your heart says no, or to be something you're not, listen to the message Aegirine spirit brings you. Now is a time to remember the importance of being reliable and impeccable with your word. If you really wanted to say no, don't say yes for now, and try to correct your mistake later. People may struggle to accept your truth and your decisions, but stick to them. Be solid and consistent, because what matters to you deep down matters to the conscious universe who loves you. If you're feeling unsure, doubting whether you have a right to take a stand, become still and reconnect with the conscious universe through this crystal, Aegirine. It's not your job to protect everyone's feelings and keep the peace at all costs. You don't have to rush about smoothing everything over. Be at peace as you stand firm, for your deepest values are in sync with your purpose. And the conscious universe wants you to feel and be strong right now. Absolutely. It says, meditation with this stone can assist in showing us how far we have come in our journey. It encourages us to embody all we have learned and reclaim our power. So this is a time for you to take stock of where you've been and where you are, and all of the good that you've done in the world, because you definitely have, Taurus. And then say, okay, I'm on a new journey in this, and I am going to change things about the way I live my life. It's time to go out and have some fun. It's time for you to go out and let loose. That's the reading. Thank you so much, Taurus. It's a great reading. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.